Most prodigies, especially those who specialize in a non-lucrative field, only end up having their whole career in life revolving around said field, which in the long run wouldn't be either sustainable or would do anything beneficial for them. Today's motion is this House, as parents of a prodigy in a non lucrative field, would prioritize developing the child's talent in that field over steering them towards a more lucrative field, which we gravely disagree with. Because no matter how one frames it, only prioritizing the child's development in a niche field that won't benefit them directly is not only unhealthy, but we are also setting them up for failure in life. Before we start proceeding to the next part, I'd like to clarify and define some things in order to make this whole debate clear and focused. Number one, prodigies here means a highly talented child who demonstrates exceptional talent in a specific field at a level significantly above their age group. Number two, non-lucrative fields here means means a field that requires high skills but yields limited financial stability or benefit. For example, this can be classical arts, niche sports, or academia. Number three, lucrative here refers to fields that offers high financial rewards, strong income, and economic potential. These can be engineering, medicine, manufacturing, etc., etc. And number four, today's motion talks about prodigies in a non lucrative field, not those who would fall under what is considered conventionally lucrative. Also, I have remembered that the affirmative team has stated that prodigies learned fast, which is just not true at all, which is not true always the case, as they still require further training that, by the way, may cost tons of money. A few points of technicality before I proceed that I'd like to clarify. But number one, helping children find something else in life that could help with their niches would be beneficial. Number two, we do not intend to bar children totally from exercising their talent in said non lucrative field, but rather help them expand their set of skills that may be necessary in the real world. In order to help them find economic stability in the future, we must push children to both non lucrative and lucrative fields, not just non lucrative that may potentially fill them with psychological fulfillment but not tangible economic benefit, as my third clarification. With that being said, let us proceed to our argument. My first argument would be non lucrative fields do not easily grant people, especially children who eventually become adults, economic stability later in life. Second, as parents only prioritizing their talent when they could also have many other untapped potential is, in a way, a toxic and manipulative method of parenting. Number three, most parents of prodigies in non lucrative fields eventually run out of money when investing in their child's field, which backfires from the intended goal of seeking success in a non lucrative field. If we were to really seek economic prosperity in our children, for our children in the future, then we wouldn't be pushing them to non lucrative fields in the first place, not just non lucrative fields which often doesn't directly benefit both the individual involved in the field or society as a whole. And the affirmative team has also stated that no one chose to be born without abilities and argues of agency. But we are also limiting the child's agency in a way in life at a macroscopic level by inherently limiting their set of skills to the ones we have prioritized. What agency is there to be found? It's not just a matter of some it's not just a matter of being a good parent and being as lenient as possible with our children, because sometimes even good parents also have to spank their children and give them tough love. The affirmative team also has stated that parents, out of paternal instincts, think about survivability and safety nets. But what use would it be to think of such things if we are pushing them to specifically niche and small demand fields that do not yield the material prerequisite for survivability? The evidence for this is quite many that I cannot mention this in just one take. But children who grew up to be musicians, for example, applied to prestigious conservatories only end up finding themselves drowning in student debt after graduating, or they will eventually seek another career that, guess what, falls under the lucrative classification, such as medicine or engineering, these two especially. And contrary to what the affirmative team has weighed from their argument, prioritizing and restricting children's set of skills in life do not get their side support in the long term. Raising a prodigy to just the field they specialize in is neither sustainable or beneficial for all parties involved. Because, as I've stated before, good parents sometimes have to have some tough love and learn to spank their children when necessary. And so we are proud to propose